Hello my boys, good morning. So I just woke up just to notice that GGG revealed all the Ascendancy classes fully. Oh, this is great news. In case you missed it, yesterday I made a video talking about my starter in Path of Exile 2 Early Access, which of course will be a Deadeye. Yeah? And now because GGG revealed fully those Ascendancy classes, we can talk in detail. We have only good news to talk. So I explained that I will focus to get to endless munition so I can shoot one additional projectile as fast as possible. But now the great news is that they added this thing, point blank and far shot, towards this point. So it's actually good news because I was planning to take point blank. I explained that for the campaign, point blank is great because you will get overrun by monsters. So most of your shots will be fired from close distance. Yeah, this will happen. For end game, we can swap maybe in the very end game of the Atlas. You can go for with far shot if you have powerful items, powerful support gems. You got the idea. But for the campaign, point blank will be the king. So I will take point blank. This will make that you deal 20% more damage with hits. Keep in mind, in Path of Exile, we have two types of increases actually. We have increased damage and more damage. When you see the wording more damage, it's a big multiplier boost for the damage. So this is free damage on top. I love it. Then I will take additional projectile here. So this will be for my first two labs. Oh, and I'm so happy that they ordered in this direction. Now let's talk about, because they revealed all the nodes, let's talk about them. So here we have frenzy related nodes, 1 and 2. Yeah. So instead of getting 1 frenzy charges, you get maximum number of frenzy charges, and benefits from consuming frenzy charges have chance to be doubled. Now these are experimental, especially the second one. This is only Path of Exile 2 related. I won't risk it, because I know these things will have interaction with the skill gems, but they have not revealed fully all the skill gems. Also, this is early access, so they can nerf it. If something is too overpowered, like Rain of Arrows, for example, they will nerf it. So if people will one-shot bosses, or it'll be way too overpowered, like you shoot 400 arrows, GGG will nerf it, it's normal. So I will not risk it like this. I will not take this shit. Maybe later, after we get familiar to the games, then I can experiment with this. Yeah, it's smart. Here, 7 and 8. Tailwind, I explained. I will not take Tailwind because this is good for the end game. You know, for the campaign, when you just start, Tailwind, it's meh. Because you will get hit a lot, you will lose all your Tailwind stacks, which by the way are indeed 10 stacks. This can be good for the end game. You stack a lot of dodge, maybe you have a lot of attack speed, so you get your charges faster. Also, you become tanky, which is great. Less damage taken per Tailwind. So let's say you're doing a boss, and the boss finally hits you, so bypasses your dodge chance, but you will take less damage because you have Tailwind. This can be great, even for a bosser. Yeah. So I'm already seeing Deadeye bosser. Sounds crazy, but it's viable. If you stack a lot of dodge, you know, when you finally get hit, you won't feel it that much. So 3% less damage, and you have 10 stacks, that's 30% less damage. And we also, on the skill tree, as I discussed yesterday in this video, we have some damage conversion nodes on the skill tree that can mitigate physical damage even further, which is good. Now let's see here, so Eagle Eye. This I will go for my last lab. So in maps, maybe accuracy on distance will be a thing in Path of Exile 2, which we don't know really, because in Path of Exile 1, we don't know about this one, penalty at distance. But we will take it, because I've seen some videos where Jonathan Rogers basically explained that you don't have to worry about accuracy, simply put, so you understand what it does. Yeah. So my first lab will be this one. We will take point blank. Then I will go endless munition for an additional projectiles. These two nodes will boost my damage greatly. On the third lab, I will go for you can apply an additional mark. We need to see all the marks that they will reveal in game. Marks are basically like curses, they work. You know, they make the enemies weaker, or they will grant you benefits once you attack them. Yeah. And for the last one, I'll go with Eagle Eye. Yeah, I love the Ascendancy Deadeye. This solidify my starter. So I explained I will start in Path of Exile 2 with Deadeye. Now it's fixed. Already was fixed, but now it's fixed. Let's put it like this. Now Pathfinder. Let's talk about this lady. Well, this lady looks like shit in my opinion. It's centered around some concoctions that apply elements. Yeah, which I'm not a fan of this, because we already have a lot of skills in Path of Exile 2. Now they add even more skills, and they don't even look that powerful in my opinion. If you don't know what's a concoction, it's a thing that you throw. So this is a thing that you throw and deal poison damage. This is the thing that you throw and deal bleeding damage. This is a thing that you throw and does fire damage, applies also fire exposure. Is nice, but I'm pretty sure in this game you'll have multiple sources of exposure, so it's not that important. No, I really don't like these concoctions. I think it's shit in my opinion. Let's talk about this one, 1 and 2. More flaskish charge gain is meh. The second one is great. So life flask effects are not removed when unreserved life is filled. Life flask effects do not queue. This is actually quite good in Path of Exile. So if you don't know, if you get hurt, your life bar decreases. If you use your life flask, your life bar will go up, but stops. With this passive node here, it will not stop, it will keep recharging your life. Yeah, so you can craft a really good life flask, and with this passive here, you will get a lot of life regen. So I really like it. Maybe on the skill tree we'll have also passives that alter the duration of that life flask, which most likely we will have actually. So this is good for the Pathfinder. This is top. Great note here. These are poison related, 3 and 4. Let's see where they're situated. Here. So these were poisons. Double the number of poisons that you can inflict on enemy. Less poison duration is bad. The most damaging poison on your enemy is spread to other. Okay, so this is poison proliferation from Path of Exile 1. This I like it if you go with poisons, but it's too early to say if poisons are good in Path of Exile 2 or not. You know, in Path of Exile 1 when you start, actually poison-related builds, ignite builds are good. Are good on the starters. Yeah, but I cannot say this early if this is good. I will not risk it. You know. Let's see this one. Your speed is unaffected by slow. This is shit. I can't see why you want to spend an ascendancy point for this. Ascendancy points are really powerful nodes that can shape your character in powerful ways, and this is not powerful enough. So you cannot get slow, basically. It's shit. 30 less movement speed penalty when you use skills while musing. This is also shit. So basically 7 and 8 will see the least amount of play. Yeah, and this one grants 5 passive skill points. Comparing to what the rest that we've seen here, it's good. Yeah, for this ascendancy, because these all are weak in my opinion. So people that will go Pathfinder most likely eventually will take also Traveler's Wisdom, so they can get raw 5 passive skill points. Yeah, I don't like this. I find Pathfinder to be weak as it is now, including the concoctions. Yeah, so when you think with Pathfinder, think about damage over time mostly. That's about it. It's weak. Deadeye is far superior. I love it. Well, that's about it. Go check this post here from GGG. I'll put it in the description of the video because actually you have access to all the Ascendancy classes. Let's say you start with a warrior. Now you can see what to spec in. Okay, my boys. See you later. Talk soon, alligator.